Hello everyone. Okay, let's see what's going on. I am back. I haven't done tarot in a minute, aka a week. I took a break. I was on vacation. I was in LA being fancy. Okay, we have Page of Swords and the Five of Cups. Ooh. Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is a new deck, so I'm like, huh? What does that say? This came up for the subscribers as well. Like, what are we focusing on this week? Like, why? Sorry if my washer is really loud. There's a lot of insecurities coming up. I'm guessing that the eclipse has a lot to do with it. For the subscribers, I was really picking up on like a major emotional purge and like more intense of a, or it's a more, oh my God. It's more of an intense purge than usually what I pick up on. Like this feels very, like it's all coming out at once. So for those of you who have been like avoiding your true purpose or like in really shitty relationships that you know you should have left a long time ago, like it feels like it's all kind of dropping from your life, which is very eclipsey. That's eclipsey energy. So I'm very sorry for those of you who feel like you've been stripped of like everything in your life, but I do feel like it's happening for the best. The Seven of Pentacles, I like when the Seven of Pentacles comes up because I feel like there's a maturity to it. Like, what are we investing in? Like, why are we doing this? What have we learned? What have we not learned? What are we gonna do now? It's very contemplative. Is that a word? I don't know. The Ace of Cups in the reverse is like, how do I fill up my own cup? Some of you guys are starting your own journey, like right now. Yes, some of you have been on your own journey for a while, but some of you guys are just starting it, and I feel like you should get very excited. Get very, very excited. The Page of Swords implies that there is research to be done, but also like there is also, oh my God, I can't fucking talk. There's information coming your way as well. The Page of Swords isn't necessarily good or bad news, but it's news. And if you've been feeling stagnant or if you've just been feeling like very bleh, I do feel like you're going to welcome whatever this is. And the Five of Cups is grieving something. It's disappointment. So I feel like the Page of Swords is coming in at a really opportune time. Is that the right way to say that? I don't know. English. Overall, we had the Six of Cups and the Ace of Swords both in the reverse. Yeah, Ace of Swords reverse came up for the subscribers too. I also saw an astrologer say that like this is a really murky time energetically. Like nobody really knows what's coming next. Nobody really knows what's happening next. And then people in the comments were like, my tarot cards are so vague. And even though that's really uncomfortable energy to be in, I feel like there is a chance here to find success. When you don't really know what's coming next, you're able to be present. The Six of Cups in the reverse is karmic lessons, I think. So we're having an opportunity here to really like reflect and then be like, I don't really know what's gonna happen next, but I can't go back. So very exciting energy this week, I think, to put a spin on it. I know a lot of people aren't having a good time right now, and I'm so sorry. To be real honest with you guys, my eclipse week was amazing. I was in LA. I saw NCT 127. It was one of the best concerts I've ever been to in my life. So just some insight on like what I experienced this past week. I had a lot of realizations about money and like where I want to go with my career. Nothing too crazy, but like I haven't been in like a designer store for a really long time because I don't really participate in like high fashion or anything like that. I used to, not like buy it, but I used to pay a lot of attention to like runway and stuff in college, and then I just kind of stopped. And my friend and I went into a Louis Vuitton store, and we both found bags that we really wanted, and neither of us are like, oh, I'm gonna go spend $3,000 on a bag. I don't think there's anything wrong with spending $3,000 on a bag. It's just never been a focus of ours. And I was trying on the sunglasses, and I'd always been under the impression that like designer sunglasses were like just as cheap as the ones you can find on Shein, which I'm sure in some cases that's probably true for some designers, but I was putting on these sunglasses and they felt really heavy and they felt really high quality, which I didn't expect. I thought that they were just going to be like super cheap with a super high price tag, and I'm not really sure if those sunglasses were worth $600-700. Probably not, but they were definitely worth a good chunk of money, and it just felt really nice to be in that store, and the customer service was really good, and the bags were just so beautiful and they were so nice. And I realized that I wanted a $3,000 bag, which is like not on brand for me. Clearly, look at me. I was like, wow, I think I want a $3,000 bag. It's just never been important to me. And I don't think that it's a bad thing to want a $3,000 bag. It's just not something that I think about. And then I started thinking about, well, I'm not going to go and put a $3,000 bag on a credit card, because who am I trying to impress, right? So I'm like, how do I get there? How can I afford this bag? What do I need to do in my own life to be able to get there? Obviously I want to buy a house before I start buying a bunch of expensive bags and stuff like that. But I think you guys know what I'm talking about. As someone who, like, my mom and I were, sorry, I'm kind of rambling, but my mom and I were really affected by the 2008 recession, as were a lot of families. And so I always say that, like, when you've been broke before, you either act in one of two ways. Like, you either hoard your money or you like spend it as soon as you get it. And I'm definitely like a hoarder. I'm a money hoarder. And so I had a lot of realizations this week when it comes to what I want to spend my money on, and how do I get there? If I want luxurious experiences and luxurious goods, like, how do I get there? I also had a very like luxurious experience in LA, because I stayed at a really nice, or my friend and I stayed at a really nice hotel. I got really great tickets to the concert we went to, and like I paid for everything, and I went into it being like, I'm gonna pay for everything because I have the money to do it. And it felt really nice to be able to do something like that. And I want to be able to have those experiences. And I think the eclipse hit me in my second house, because Virgo, right? Like Virgo second house or something. I think second house is like career. So I'm not an astrology expert, clearly. But yeah, it was very like on brand. The eclipse, I had a really good experience. And so I think that you can either take this energy and work with it, or you can work against it. I would suggest working with it. So I'm sorry for rambling. Let me get a last minute. Oh, yep. The Magician. What do you want to create? I love that. I love that. The Magician and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Creativity and having more fun, or needing to engage in creativity and having more fun. Oh my gosh, on the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles, which is like creating success for yourself. What do you guys want to create? Top of the deck is the Five of Swords, going out on your own, even if people think that you're selfish. For those of you that feel like you have to take care of everyone around you, there are going to be some people who are mad at you when you don't fund their lifestyle anymore, when you don't do everything and anything for them, right? I think you deserve to have your energy reciprocated back to you. So I think it's time for you to invest in whatever it is that you've been thinking about. When it comes to relationships, like romantic relationships, invest in yourself for right now and let the energy kind of clear up. Okay, this is a really long message. I'm so sorry, but I hope that helped.